So she said, would you like to come home and watch? Because he likes it when there's people watching because it's more humiliating. And I immediately said, fuck no.
The liquid that was coming up his leg was his foot was shot off.
He's running around grabbing his ass going, oh my God, it's fucking biting me, it's biting me.
Who has a story?
You do.
Like Sophie's told an interesting story, so is he.
I didn't tell it very well though.
Doesn't matter, it's not Spielberg, man. Just tell me something.
Vodka and Red Bull since 1 o'clock.
Well, I'll tell you
Sophie's
the story.
hitting it hard, man.
I'll tell you the story.
Sophie gives 0 fucks today. Usually she's a very giving person. Today it was like, she came here, it's like, guys, I don't know if you're going to ask me for anything, but today I'm giving 0 fucks. Just went to the bar, just hit me, vodka, Red Bull. Tonight, pass away. Diabetes, liver damage. No, sorry, you were saying?
Oh, just the story I told at Sugar last time when we were there. When I was a kid, one of the funniest things I've ever seen was we used to go camping up at the Murray River, and we went up camping, and we finished camping, we packed up the camp, we started driving home. My brother decided he needed to take a crap and it couldn't wait. So we pulled the car over and he ran behind a bush. Now the thing about this place is it's between 2 deserts. It's the Mallee.
Yeah.
And
Not between 2 ferns.
No, no, it's different to that. Zach Galifianakis is nowhere in sight. But these little the things that grow around there, that live there, are just really hardcore. It's like salt bush, and like the ants, little fucking, like this fucking bull ants they're called.
Like the ants will mug you.
Yeah, like the ants, you'll see them mugging mice and shit, you know. They're hardcore little fuckers.
It's got an image in my head.
So now, knowing my brother, I'm sure he will say he didn't see the ant's nest, but I know what kind of a prick he is. I'm sure he saw the ant's nest and went, I'm gonna shit on your nest.
Oh.
So he took a shit on an ant's nest. One of the ants took exception to this, climbed up the turd into his asshole, and started biting him from the inside.
God.
So he comes running out from behind the bushes, screaming, "There's an ant in my bum and it's biting me!"
How old was he?
Oh, I can't remember. Very young. Like I was only 3 or 4, so he would have been like 7. My older brother would have been 10. My oldest brother just lost it, and he was just laughing his head off. Then I lost it, so we were just laughing. My brother was running around grabbing his ass going, oh my God, it's fucking biting me, it's biting me. And I thought, like, I can't possibly laugh any harder than I am now. My father grabbed him, threw him over the bonnet of the car, stuck his finger up his ass, and dug around to get the ant, finally found it, pulled it out and just flicked it on the ground. And these fucking ants are so hardcore. The ant just landed on the ground and just fucking shook it off and went back to the nest with a really fucking interesting story.
That's like the Tupac of ants.
It's fucking hardcore.
That is a good uncle.
That is a good story, man.
Okay, you wanted to say something.
I had something I wanted to say, but your cousin had an ant up his ass, and your
No,
uncle
this is
picked
my
it out.
brother, and my father picked it out.
Your dad stuck his finger up, your
up
brother's
his
ass
ass.
to pull an ant out.
And I'm sure that was the moment that turned my brother into a complete fucking deviant.
He's not gay though.
No, he's not. Well,
It's
Maybe,
no,
but that kind of experience might turn you away from being
my
gay.
dad has never even just touched my anus before.
well, no, it's
That's weird. That's weird.
yeah.
That was just a cultural thing in my family. If you had an ant up your ass,
You got it out yourself.
Oh, Jesus.
I reckon I could just shit an ant out at any given. If an ant went up my ass, any given moment,
but actually,
I could just.
His brother had just finished taking a shit, so there was no shit left to push it out.
Yeah.
He was taking a shit.
Ants.
The ant climbed up the turd and went into the empty asshole. So after that,
when it snaps, pulls back a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, and think of like, what are the
This is one
like
of my
really
favourite
hardcore
jokes from the
Marines?
schoolyard. Why does poo have tapered ends?
So your ass doesn't shut with a bang.
So your ass doesn't snap shut.
Oh, okay, I heard it differently.
I think snap is what we that word.
Slam shut.
Christ.
Yeah, we heard the same joke differently.
It's a great joke though.
It's not a bad one.
Well, not everyone's asshole slams shut. If you've seen gaping asshole porn, I don't know if you learned that genre.
I'm gonna search for it.
Just gross shut.
Just gaping assholes.
Yeah, there's a lot of that on the net.
I'm not
I
into
heard
it.
it.
I've never looked at a picture of
Don't
a
like
girl
a
with a
good
gaping
gape?
anus and gone, whoa, yeah,
All right,
that
I
looks
can have a
really
bit of that.
You don't like a good gape?
yeah.
Dude, that's like my first
think the gaping
criteria of
anus
blind
is quite
date.
attractive.
I'm like, do you gape? You know, I need like at least a 5 cm dilation before things gonna get serious.
All recording devices should be turned
Did
off
you
now.
get an ant up your ass when you were a kid too?
A few. I got a squirrel up my ass.
Serious?
He just fed on the peanuts in my shit.
Gross.
Heard
If you
a
have any
joke.
interesting stories, do tell.
My father sends me these.
We're just telling interesting stories. So if you have any, jump in.
I got an Australia Day story, can I tell you?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Alright, it's changing the subject a bit.
No, we're talking stories anyway.
Okay, this old guy told me this story. He was like, someone was using language on TV and he goes, I don't understand this whole thing about lots of like language. Said he was a tail gunner in World War II and he was stationed at Darwin. And anyway, they were doing some sort of routine Air Force thing, and he was in the I don't know, what's the term for the tail gunners? Where do they sit? They're in the back of the aeroplane, and they got that dome over the top of them.
Yeah.
So they were flying, doing something, and a Japanese fleet came up behind them. And so he's sort of there with the machine gun, because the tail gunners, they're just in that dome at the back of the airplane. Anyway, out of nowhere, he was shot from underneath. So someone from the Japanese fleet has gone underneath the plane and just shot up where the tail gunner was, and then just presumed he was dead. Didn't kill him. It shot the dome off the tail gun, and he said he thought the airplane was damaged because he could feel this liquid coming up his legs, and then he just thought he was going to die. He's complete open air. You're just this guy behind a machine gun. You got a whole bunch of enemy Air Force people coming towards you, and he's in the back of the airplane, just going, "Come on, you fucking cunts! I'll take. Just." Thinking he's going to die.
Yeah.
But the tail gunner was linked up by radio to the cockpit, and the cockpit was linked back by radio back to Darwin. So the whole thing is over the airways. So the Japanese fleet approached, and he started firing. They realised that they hadn't killed him, so then they retreated. They just didn't bother any further. The plane turned around, landed in Darwin. The liquid that was coming up his leg was his foot was shot off.
Oh my god.
So he was in the back of the.
He didn't know.
He was a tail gunner, and he's like, thinking he was going to die, using all this language. His foot's been shot off, and
So what? He didn't feel the pain.
no, he's all full of adrenaline
Yeah.
or whatever. And anyway, he's just taken straight to hospital. When he came out of hospital, he was paraded in front of the Air Force hierarchy and given a dressing down for the language being unbefitting of an Australian officer. So he was demoted because he said cunt on the airways. I know. Like, if there's any appropriate time to use language, it's when you're in the, you're a tail gunner with your foot shot off.
That's fucking absurd.
Isn't it? Is this old guy? Yeah, I know.
There's actually, he could have thought, there's a study being done that, like, if you're someone that swears a lot, like I do, I fucking swear all the time. If you're having extreme pain, if like you've got some kind of wound and extremely painful, it, if you swear, it actually helps you deal with the pain.
Yeah.
It does, though, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Yeah, and you can handle a lot more pain.
It's kind of like why, they did this study about, like, I think it was lifting weights or something, if you curse or if you shout and scream, grunt while you're lifting weights, like these bodybuilders can actually lift a lot heavier. And they don't really know the exact mechanism. It could be something about like adrenaline or something, but something about that just exerts more force. Like if you know, like tennis players, if you shout while if you go like and then you hit the fucking tennis ball.
Doing karate.
Do it silent. Yeah, exactly. The Asian. Yeah.
I've been doing karate, and they teach us to, when you throw a really
Is it true that
punch,
the first lesson is what is it? Wipe off, wipe.
No.
What is it?
Wax on, wax off.
No, that actually is the first lesson, right?
If we went to a traditional school,
there
we'd
would
probably
be no
been
car.
waxing someone's car.
Waxing someone's cock.
Whatever it's
Miyagi.
fucking
Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah, we would have been waxing their cars, definitely. That's really interesting too. In the karate school, you get some guys that like, especially there's this one guy. He's a really little guy, really skinny little guy, but he's really advanced.
Yeah.
He like throws his weight around because he's so, he's always like, when he demonstrates something, he's really full on, and like he's just like, he's definitely someone that's been bullied at some point.
Yeah.
And he's getting back now.
Any interesting stories, Tom?
Tom's got an interesting story.
I'm sure we all do. Lay it on.
I'm pretty sure I told you this the other night.
No, it's alright.
Anyway,
For the recording.
So a couple of weeks ago, my housemate, who's a lady, loose term, but she's a female person, and she asked if I wanted to be involved in this thing that she has been doing with this guy. Did I tell you this? Yeah. And basically, this guy loves feet. He's got a foot fetish, and he loves being humiliated and submissive. So she said, would you like to come home and watch, because he likes it when there's people watching because it's more humiliating. And I immediately said, fuck no. And then she said it might be really funny, and I said yes. So then this is work. I'm gonna have to get this.
I thought you were going to show us a video.
I can
Got
do.
a video.
Hello.
It's funny because Tom asked me to join in this session, but I had to do this. I had like this total opposite thing that I needed to do. A girl at work was getting married, and she had a henna bridal party thing going on, so I had to decline this offer of this foot fetishist that sounded like it would be just a source of comedy for a good while, because I had to do a hand thing, which had no comic value whatsoever.
So it sounds like a situation where everyone wins. You guys get tons of material. He gets humiliated and loves it.
Oh well, no, I didn't win because I went to a bridal thing, which wasn't that much fun. It just made me feel rough. Like the bride to be was very beautiful and very charming and very classy, and I just felt bad about myself for being none of those things. So, go on.
Okay, please
I feel
continue
good
where you
time.
left off.
Alright, yeah. So then last Thursday I came straight home after work, and I was a little bit late home, so he'd already rocked up. And I opened the door, and my housemate is got this guy on a leash around his neck. He's wearing nothing but his undies on this leash, and he's walking on all fours. And, yep, just take him for a walk. Right, yep. And then we went for a smoke, and he was sort of just sitting there fucking fanning her and all that kind of thing. Then he cleaned our shower, all the while wearing this leash. She's sort of got this little thing hitting on the bum with it looks like it came out of my kitchen drawer, so hopefully that's not going back in there. Yeah, really weird. But what I found weirder was the fact that I got really into it immediately, like not in a sexy way. I wasn't turned on by it, but because I knew what was waiting for me when I got home. And this guy tried to introduce himself. He's like, "Hi, I'm fucking Greg or whatever his name is." And I immediately said, "Shut the fuck up! Don't talk to me."
Yeah, fuck man.
And tried offered my housemate a cigarette. He turns around, "No, I'm good, thanks." I said, "Wasn't fucking talking to you, bitch."
That's so weird if like after you see this guy humiliated on a leash, cleaning your shower, getting spanked on the ass.
Yeah.
And then after the session's over, it's alright, the time's over, and he puts on his suit. So yeah, let's have a smoke, have a drink. So anyway, I do finance. You want me to take care of your funds?
Yeah. But I fucking at one point it was cleaning the shower, and I just went and changed it from my work shirt, and I changed into this singlet, and I just fucking stood there like that. And I'm not like, I don't think I'm intimidating, but I felt intimidating as shit. It was great. I was like.
See,
I wasn't sure whose pimp I was supposed to be, but
see, this is how you.
So much power right now. This is good.
This is how you slowly become a dom.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I would love to.
I think
guys.
it's not just him that needs to work through a few
I'd
issues.
enjoy it as well.
But yeah.
I wouldn't need
Interesting one.
housemates. I just need...
And be all progressive, because humiliating women is so passe. I want to humiliate guys. It's like, bring a leash. Use my dog's leash if you want.
Yeah.
My dog and you can clean the bathroom.
Yeah. Oh, it's an experience, right?
But that's good, it's not hurting anyone.
No.
Is it a regular booking? Will it happen again?
I don't think so.
Sophie, you should get
Maybe.
on that one, seriously.
I know. I would have, except for I had a...
Yeah, Shani's
Hands
coming
to
next
go
time.
to.
You should come along. It's gonna
Okay.
be great. It's gonna be a party.
I saw Shani.
Yeah, bring a leash.
Yeah.
Bring some treats.
Yeah, I don't think I'll advertise for
That-
housemates next time. I'll just advertise for
Dominatrix.
slaves.
Dominatrix.
Well, you need to
what's
get
the
on
plural of
FetLife.
dominatrix? Dominatrices.
Dominate, try. I think.
I don't think they'll hang out. I think
Because if it's with an X, then like matrix, matrices,
Mate.
matricide.
Matrixes, mate. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's just
Dominate.
normal.
A leash of dominatrices.
Dominatrodes.
What's the plural? Collective noun. A torture of dominatrices. It's so weird, like, because on the recording it's got you talking about this guy getting dominated. It's like a little kid in the background. So cute. So messed up, man. Get arrested for sure.
I wonder if anyone's got a fetish about being dominated by a child.
Oh.
Take it, bitch.
Almost certainly.
This is getting into felony territory.
It would
Right?
just be so funny.
You got it.
Small
People
child.
have the baby fetish, like they want to
Hello, Sophia.
wear diapers and all that.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. There's all sorts of fetishes.
Tell us a funny story,
Hello.
Sophia.
Hello, do you remember Fliesy?
Fliesy, what?
So one day we're going through what animals eat. What do spiders eat? Flies. What do flies? She asked me, what do flies eat? And I just went, poo. And ever since then, it's just been this running joke.
Do you remember Fliesy?
See, poo's still funny no matter how old you are.
Fliesy poo.
What else do you say? What do they eat?
That's exactly what they eat.
Thank you. I've been wanting verification for about 6 months.
She loves it.
So to ants, apparently.
Yeah.
How do you say poo? Poo. So Sophia, tell us about women in comedy.
Fliesy.